Hi, this is Bathrobe Dwayne with a new video. Sorry, I'm shirtless. I just got off work, and sorry, I'm greasy. I just got off work. But enough about me. It is time we talk about Mr. Frog. Here, I'm gonna get the. Here he is. His name is Pippi. Pippi is a Cranwell albino pack frog, I believe that's what it is. I could be like one off, which they have kind of from what I've read, a higher lifespan. They don't get quite as big, but they do get pretty hefty if well fed. He is an aggressive eater, really happy guy, and right now we're scaring him because you can see he's breathing really fast. He doesn't like that, so, but he's not too stressed out because he's not even buried. In fact, he's probably looking for food right now since it's been a few days since I fed him. I gave him a dozen large crickets last time, and a few of them lingered for a few days, so I decided to hold off, not to overfeed him. But I know he's hungry now because he's been relocating around. So today we're going to be feeding him some wax worms. They are fucking disgusting. And I'm going to give him a spritz and hit him with some vitamins so the vitamins can stick a little bit better and to wake them up so they move around and he strikes at them. Because he only likes living stuff. He's not a big frozen eater. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to give them a spritz in and watch the fireworks. Oh, they didn't really make them move too much. Usually, well, they're kind of wiggling now. And if I just give them a few clumps, it will stick on there better, I think. I don't know. I don't know shit. There we go. And we're just going to start throwing them in there. Set it right here in the corner. Hopefully I don't knock it in. I'm going to toss them to the side of his vision over away from the leaves. Put them all in. This guy's pissed, so I'm going to kind of put him close. And his days are numbered. The frog oh, he just ate it. Oh, I missed it. I said he doesn't like us in here, but I don't think the Fringus cares. The Fringus has nearly eaten food right out of my hand, so we got to watch it because the leaves can choke him because the frogs are dumb, but the leaves are vital to the terrarium. You just got to watch him while he eats. Man, he's gonna jump around and go after these things a little bit. He's very excited. As you can see, he's perked up in his big... Oh, there he goes. There he ate one right there. Now, you're not supposed to feed them these things often. I feed him this. I don't feed him the waxworms every so often. It's been a minute since he had food, so he can have a treat. They also are encrusted with vitamins from the blue container. There's 2 you should have with it. This isn't a guide to owning one. I'm just talking about mine. I want you guys to know I take a lot of good care of this fucker because he's cool. I don't know if it's a guy or girl. That's why Pippi, I think, is a good name because it can go either way. We have a dwarf elephant ear plant. Don't know what it's really called. Some frog moss, and they choke on this real fucking easy too. He just got another one there. Wow, that was a good shot. The frog moss they can choke on too, and he almost did when he was young. And I thought he was able to spit it out. They are unable to spit out things they get in excess because of a tooth that they have. They can usually process most of it, but if they can't break off the moss piece, they can choke to death, which is what he was on his way to do. And we saved him, thank God. He lives to honk another day. Get the fuck in there. All right, sorry. And I'm just gonna, Froge footage. Yeah, get it. I don't know how many is enough, so I'm gonna just put the rest in front of them, away from the stuff. Take this guy out. I'm going to throw the rest of them in the garbage. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. I have the rest of them are living in the fridge. And the ones in here that are alive can go back in the fridge. We don't really need to feed him that fucking many. He's not too big. He can deal with just a few. But we do want to save them because I want to feed him. Again, next time I'll put some calcium on there. And I'm going to talk about his terrarium. Just give me 1 second. Put these fuckers back in. They don't bite. They turn into moths after like a week. And they're getting nasty shit all over your hands because they don't have any skeleton and they're easy to squash. You kind of just squish a little bit of them whenever you pick them up. So be careful with that. And there's that. And there is that. We're going to stick them back in the fridge. I don't know if my fridge is too cold. I think it's like not on the highest settings. Should be fine. Hopefully it'll turn to moths and shit, because that apparently happens. Yeah. I haven't owned any. I've only owned as reptiles my snake Craig. I've owned a few tarantulas, but they freaked me the fuck out, so I got rid of them. I've owned a bearded dragon, and this is going to be the other guy. And those guys are just going to have to fucking dig or die, because they'll be fine if they turn into moths. I don't really care. He has a live terrarium. All these plants are living. That's like a draconis, I think. These are spider plants. And they got tons of fucking springtails. I could turn over any leaf or show any part of this up close, and there would be a million fucking springtails. They even get in the water dish. That white stuff floating, those are living creatures that clean bacteria. And there's honestly too many of them in the water dish, so we're going to have to pour them out. I will water them, because they all seem to be alive. And look, there are tons. I'll get the camera down there. Tons and tons of springtails. Springtail eggs. They're all jumping. Look at that. There's a healthy amount of springtails in this little vivarium, little terrarium. And I gotta finish this video up in 2 minutes because my phone only records 10 minutes of video and I'm not fucking editing it. If I lift up that log, that's where all my isopods are. There's a bunch of dwarfite isopods under there, and probably under the base of that one too. They would be under the leaves, but I think there's so many springtails that the fucking springtails are cleaning up the leaves before the isopods get there, which is not good. I only saw a few isopods, which means I think they might be combating for food. I might have to introduce more isopods. But right now, the frog is very happy, and this is in the style lid that goes on him, so it doesn't leak humidity. He's got a big crack and gap in there right there. Lets air and sunlight directly in. And yeah, he is. Oh fuck! Did I not refill his water dish? Yeah, let me do that. Just do it with the spring water over here. He needs. They have sensitive ass skin, so you got to do some good water. And yeah, that was my video about a frog. I'll refill his spring water dish from the up high. Should be able to do it. Yeah. That way I can get the most in there. Fucking springtails, hopefully I don't get in there. And yeah, that is the tank. We got leaf litter. There's a bottom layer of charcoal that filters out charcoal and rocks. The soil is fucking fir, coconut coir, a little bit of vermiculite, peat moss, and some vitamins mixed together. But that's the end of my video. That's the frog, that's Pippi. And this is the last 10 seconds. Peace, guys.